So, this is gonna be a little bit different than everything else I've been filming so far, and that's just because I haven't been having the greatest day. My mental health is not in the greatest shape at the moment, and I've been filming since like 10 o'clock this morning, and I think it's almost 3 at this point, and no matter how like happy and professional I tried to seem, it wasn't there, so I ended up deleting everything. So I don't know what today's video is going to be about. I mean, I've had all week to film something, but it's Sunday and I post on Mondays, and I try to at least be consistent about when I post, so here we are. We're just gonna have to be real with each other today, and today it's just a hard one. I think part of my issue is that really I've been feeling homesick, and the difficult part of that is I don't know how to say it without getting some people offended, but I've talked about this with Alex and with a couple of my close friends, but I don't think I've ever had a real sense of like, wow, this is home, you know what I mean? And whether I lived with my mom or I lived with my dad or, you know, boyfriends or any of that, I just never had that feeling of home. So to feel homesick right now at the same time is like really disorienting for me in a way, and it's really sad because I don't know how to fix that. And I think another thing I'm really struggling with right now is it's surprisingly difficult to make friends in California. And again, I don't know how to say this without offending people who might be watching this, so I'm just gonna be honest, and if this hurts your feelings, please know that that's not what I'm trying to do. I just don't know how to express myself in a way, in any other way, to make people understand. I don't know, when I lived in New England, people were like very upfront with you. If they had an issue with you, you would know. Granted, you might not know in the nicest of ways, but you would always know, for the most part, where people stood, you know? But out here, I don't know if it's just from what I've been experiencing, but I mean, I shouldn't say every time, but whenever I talk to people here, half the time, the people would like be really friendly with your face and act like you guys are really close and that everything's fine, and then they would just say these really horrible things behind your back, and then those horrible things that they are saying, the people that they're saying them to find vast amount of joy just bringing it back to you. And so that sucked, and every time I feel like I've made a friend out here, it was either because they also just moved here from out of state, or it's somebody who's like getting ready to move out of state because they don't enjoy being here. So to feel homesick and to feel like I don't really have any friends is just a shitty combination. And I shouldn't say I don't feel like I have any friends. I don't feel like I have a little support group here, like physically here. Does that make any sense? Because I know that I can reach out to my New England friends online or on the phone, and they'll be there. Like, there have been times I've had a really day, and I'll message like my friend Connor, for example, and he's right there to talk to me about it, and that's great. But I also don't have those moments where like you do a spontaneous trip down to the beach, you know, with but not that we can even do that right now anyways because of quarantine. So, I don't know. I'm just in my feelings today. But let me try to think of good things to talk about. I've been switching to mostly a plant-based protein diet. And I say mostly because I'll still eat chicken and turkey and fish and that kind of thing. I'll still have eggs and cheese. So it's not like I'm vegan or anything, but I've cut out red meat completely. And then I try to at least do vegetarian meals if I can, and if I can't, stick to lean meats. And that's been actually really helping with, this is going to be TMI for some people, it's been really helpful with my digestive system. Like I've been able to go more regularly and not strain at the same time. It's been good for energy. I think eventually I would like to do completely plant-based if I can, but I'm the kind of person where if I switch to something automatically, I never stick to it. So I'd rather transition and, you know, do my research and ease into it instead of just jumping into it and getting really sick because my body is not used to it and then just giving up. You know what I mean? Still trying to do the workout thing. I'm gonna wait until the 10-week mark to weigh myself and do measurements and things like that, because I'm really worried that if I weigh myself beforehand and there's not much of a difference, that I'll get discouraged and I'll quit. I don't want to give myself any reason on any front to give up on myself, you know? So, yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I think today is just gonna be like a chill day. I took a shower. Normally when I'm in my feelings, the first thing I do is I take a really hot shower. And, you know, it's kind of like an attempt to wash away the negativity. And I know that sounds kind of silly, but it helps a little bit. And I think for the rest of the day, it's just gonna be like a Netflix and chill by myself kind of day until Alex gets home from work. I did eat comfort food today, and by comfort food I had vegan mac and cheese, which was actually pretty good. I did have to add a bit of Cholula to it though to make it good, because when I tried it without the Cholula, there wasn't really any flavor to it, so I added a bunch of it and then it was really good. So I had my comfort food in essence. So now it's just Netflix and waiting for Alex to get home, and I think we're gonna make some poblano quesadillas tonight, so that should be fun. So hopefully I'll be in a better mood the next time